Alrighty, good morning. So I'm going to go into town and look around and maybe ask around, try to determine what the heck if I was filming last night. Now, if you haven't checked out the video, you might want to pause this and go check out UFO over Cornell. Because I got up at midnight and I was heading home and seen the weirdest sight. So I got my phone out and I started recording it. Now, I don't know what it was, but it bears investigating. Let's put it that way. So I'm just taking a quick walk out to the pond just to get a little sun in, and then I'm going to drive to town and see if I can find a reasonable explanation to what it is I videoed. Like I said, if you haven't checked it out, I uploaded it last night after midnight, and it was just a large red objects, many objects, it seemed to be, in the lower sky. And it's hard to tell if it was over Cornell, if it was hard to tell if it was further. All I know is closer I got to town, it disappeared. You know, it was like, well, it wasn't ever catching up to it. So, yeah, of course, it was being filmed with the phone, so the quality is not the best, but go ahead and watch it and, you know, put in comments what you think it might be. Inquiring minds would like to know. So I'm going to fire up the car and we're going to drive into town and find out. So looking at the length of the video, I think I was about 3 miles out of town when I was going, well, what the heck is that? Almost sounded like a Saturday Night Live skit back when they were funny with Dan Aykroyd and Steve Martin. What the heck is that? So I filmed it because I didn't know what it was. And first I thought maybe it was the moon hanging low, but that's not where the moon hanging low. Actually, it was on the completely wrong horizon. And I was thinking, well, maybe it was somebody decorated the heck out of some trees. Maybe they were very big, tall trees, and because of the angle and all that good stuff. But as I drew closer, it seemed to move away and then break into two groups, and then it was gone. So once again, I'm left with a mystery. So I figured today I'll drive into town, see, was it a projector under the clouds? Well, it really didn't have that many low-level clouds. That was my other thought. I kept coming with logical explanations to what I was seeing. Now I'm thinking, did anybody else see it? Well, it was after midnight. There wasn't a lot of traffic out here. I haven't seen anything on the internet. No one's even picked up on mine, so who knows? Inquiring minds want to know. Was it a man-made phenomenon? Which is a possibility. So we do have some silos, and I'm going to go see if they're like strung with lots of lights. If they are, because of the angle I was approaching, that would make sense. So I can kind of see them now over there. So that's going to be my first thing. Is there lights on those silos? Now, I'll be honest with you, there'd have to be a lot of them, because it was lit up. Like I said, you check out the video, UFO over Cornell, on my channel, then you'll know. So yeah, my first thought is it was these, and maybe they were on a timer and they shut off. Alright. Because it kind of makes sense where they're located at. I'm kind of wanting it to make sense. So we're going to get close and take a better look. Okay, so I don't see lights. I see none. Zero. Nada. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the Casey's and ask if anybody knows what it might be. Possibly show them the video. So let's find out. Okay, so I just talked to the people at Casey's, and no, there is no lights on the silos. They don't know of anybody who has a projector. So I'm gonna kind of drive around and see if I see anything that could be responsible for it. You know, a couple big lights pointing up in the air. You know, and I don't see anything. Maybe those guys are chickens. Chickens could be up to something, signaling the mothership. So as of right now, the mystery is still a mystery. Now the town was probably asleep, but they said, yeah, there are no lights on those silos at all. So, but when you eliminate all the other possibilities, what are you left with? Well, you're left with an unknown. Yeah, I think that's what we're left with, is an unknown. I don't see anything that could give that sort of presentation. There's no lights in the tall trees. To be honest with you, none of those trees are tall enough. So we'll talk about it on my live stream coming up at 11:45 Central Time. Hopefully this will be uploaded by then. So put in your ideas, theories in the comments, and we'll go from there.